What is up? Coach Stevie D here. Just finished my T25 workout, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about calories and how to figure out how many calories you need to be eating. We're going to talk a little bit about MyFitnessPal today and how to work that, and then also a little bit about macronutrients because those are super important. The first thing I need you to do is I need you to go figure out your BMR, your basal metabolic rate. You can use this website right here, and the link is down here in the description. And then once you're done doing that, go ahead and unpause me. But for now, go ahead and pause me. No, seriously. Hit pause, and then go do that and come back. Okay. You're done? Awesome. So you probably ended up with something like this when you were done. Your estimated BMR. In my case, in my scenario I made up in my head, my estimated BMR is 1,548 calories. That is the amount of calories my body burns if I was doing nothing. One of my friends from the message boards, back in the old message boards beach body days, equated it to being in the hospital in a coma. Even if you were in the hospital in a coma, not moving a foot, you would still burn 1,548 calories, or whatever your BMR is. So this is an important number because dipping below this number, whatever your BMR is, will cause your metabolism to slow. You don't want your metabolism to slow down because that means less energy. That means you plateau on weight loss. That means that your body starts using muscle mass for energy, and none of these things are good. So you always want to stay above your BMR. But there's one more step I need you to do. I need you to grab a calculator or use the calculator on your Mac and PC, and I need you to add your daily activity level into it. For right now, just to keep it simple, I want you to add what we call a sedentary lifestyle. So you're going to multiply whatever number you got by 0.2. I'll do that here too. So here's my calculator. I'm going to take 1548 and I'm going to multiply it by 0.2, and that is taking into account 309 more calories that I burn just walking up the steps, walking from my car to my desk job, picking up the remote control and watching football on TV. It takes in those extra calories. So I usually have people multiply it by 0.2 because most of us have, outside of working out of course, a sedentary lifestyle. So once you figure that out, go ahead and hit play again, but you need to take your BMR and multiply it by 0.2. I'll be here when you get back. Great, so now you should have a new number that's a little bit higher than your BMR that we're actually going to consider your new BMR because it's an energy expenditure of both what you would do if you weren't moving at all and just living your normal lifestyle and not including workouts. And you'll see why we're doing it that way in just a moment. So now I need you to open up your MyFitnessPal website. And if you don't have a MyFitnessPal account, go ahead and create one, then come back to the video. Don't worry about the questions that it's going to ask you in the beginning. We're going to change all of that in just a moment anyway. So put information about you in, and then it's going to ask about your lifestyle and what you do. Don't worry about that. Just click through it and get to the page that I'm on right now. And then once you're on this page, you're probably going to see that you have a calorie count that's very different than your BMR. I love MyFitnessPal because it has a huge database of foods. Almost everything I could possibly eat is in there. And because it controls or monitors my macronutrients, which are really important to me and should be to you as well. My only problem with it is that MyFitnessPal usually gives people too few calories and the macronutrients are off. So we're going to adjust that right now. So in your MyFitnessPal, I want you to look for the goals button up here. It's under My Home and then Goals, and go ahead and click on that. It shows you your net calories that you're going at, and it's probably too low. And it also shows you your macronutrients, your carbs, fat, and protein. We're going to adjust that too. Go ahead and click on Change Goals at the bottom. And then it's asking you, do you want us to guide you through it? No, MyFitnessPal, because you do it wrong, in my opinion. Or do you want to custom do it? And that's what we want. Don't worry, I'm here to help you. Go ahead and click on the Continue button again. And now on the next page, we're going to edit these first couple items. I don't care about anything else. I just want these first couple items to be changed. So my net calories consumed, that's that number that was our BMR plus our lifestyle, our sedentary lifestyle. So it was our BMR multiplied by 0.2. And that for me ended up being, what was my BMR? 1500. We'll just say my BMR plus my sedentary lifestyle is 1809. So I'm going to change this 1360 to 1809, or whatever your numbers are. Go ahead and change them for yourself. The next thing that we need to do is change the carbohydrates, protein, and fat ratios. It starts you off with 55% carbohydrates, which in my opinion is too many carbohydrates. And even more importantly, it starts you off with only 15% protein. Protein is super important. Protein keeps you full. That's my favorite part of it. It also helps you to build lean muscle mass and burn the fat. Protein is great. You need more protein than just 15% of your calories. So here's two recommendations. The first one is very popular and it works, it's fine, and that's making your carbohydrates 40% and then your protein and fat 30%. That works just great. If you see that this is not working, or maybe you're looking to build a little bit more lean muscle, girls, don't be afraid of protein. It doesn't mean you're going to end up being one of those female bodybuilders. But if you're looking to add a little bit more lean muscle and less fat, then you might want to think about this ratio, which I like a little bit more. I like carbohydrates to be 30%, protein to be 40%, and fat to be 30%, which is a great amount of fat. So 30, 40, 30, that's my favorite. I like a little bit more protein. I'm never hungry when I eat this much protein, so that's what I recommend. So what we've done is changed our net calories, our carbohydrates, protein, and fat. That's all I want to change in here. All this other stuff is really, you don't need to be concerned about it. It's trying to figure out how you should lose weight, and that's what our coaches are here for. So go ahead and hit the change goals at the bottom, and then on the next page, it says goals updated. You did it correctly. Good job. When we go home, it's going to show us that updated calorie count on the screen. And also when we open up the app, it's going to show us the accurate count. Here's what the most important thing is that I think a lot of people forget about. This is your net calories for the day. This isn't what you're supposed to eat. You're going to end up eating more than this if you're working out. So your net calories for the day, like for mine, are 1809. But let's say I eat 1809 calories, and then I do T25 total body and burn 300 calories. Well, now I've dipped below what I consider my lowest amount that I can eat without going below my BMR. So what do I have to do? I have to eat back 300 calories just to get back to that 1809 that I'm at. Or let's say maybe you're proactively eating more and you eat 2,100 calories and then burn 300 calories. Well, now you've made it back to 1809, and that's a good thing. Your goal at the end of the day, after workouts, after eating, is to be as close to that 1809 as you can be. Is it okay to go above? Well, yeah, absolutely. Not every single day. Is it okay to go below? Yeah, absolutely. But not every single day. Nutritional variety is good. Caloric variety is good. But not every single day. You want to try to get as close as you can to that number as much as you can. So that's my spiel about calories, macronutrients, and MyFitnessPal. If you ever have any questions, feel free to contact me. My information is below. You can also find me on Facebook and on Beachbody. It's Coach Stevie D. So get those calories fixed, get eating right, and you will see results. Peace out.